Hey friends, guess what? I'm pumped and excited today because we've been running an experiment on putting some red wax on a frame to see how much of that the bees actually use. And today it's time to go back in here, and boy, I don't know. I'm probably going to open it up and I don't know what to expect. They may have totally rejected the red wax because maybe they didn't like the red, something that made it red they didn't like. They may not have touched it, or it's maybe all drawn out. I think it's been a little bit, maybe 8 to 10 days ago. So in fairness, it hasn't been all that long. So if it's not drawn out, I'll probably let it go a little bit longer. I think it's time to get in there and take a check. I have mostly plastic tops. This is one of the tops that I made a long time ago, and it's holding its own for a while. But I like to smoke under the hood there a little bit, get the bees kind of calmed down. All right, let's see what the red wax reveals. Oh, we got some bees on it. Oh, check for small hive beetle. Yeah, it says here that we actually put these in here on Mother's Day, May the 12th. What's the date, Patrick? 22nd?
23rd.
Oh, so it's been 11 days ago then. So after 11 days, we'll see what the bees have done. And a top super. All right. Now here's the frame against the wall, and we added wax to that. And they have drawn that out nicely. But notice some of the spots here, maybe heavier wax, where it almost looks kind of plugged up. Yep. All right, well that's interesting. All the way against the wall. All right, what's the next one show? This next one shows just a little bit in the middle. I don't remember, I guess I waxed that one. Here we come up to a red one. We rolled on the red wax. All right, we're getting ready to see how the experiment turned out. And before I do, let me encourage you guys, please subscribe. I appreciate you subscribing so much. Doesn't cost anything. Click on the bell so you'll be notified each time I make a new video. Now let's jump in here and see what happens. Oh, they have drawn it out. Yeah. And I can already tell it's red all the way out to the tip. There's no white wax added. Yeah, look at that. It's red all the way out. They used every bit of that red wax. Wow. All right, let's keep going across. See what we got here. Wow, they drew that out very nicely. You see some sun shining through the trees on it in there, but wow, I'm excited. I'm going to take one of these up to the picnic table. We'll look a little bit closer with maybe a little microscopic lens, see if we can see, but it might be a little white on the very end. All right, now if you remember, this is the one I believe next here that oh look, they tried to eat this sticker away. Or did it get stuck on the top? I don't know. They propolized it. So this is the one I don't think I added any wax to at all, right? Yeah, no wax added at all. Oh, is there anything at all going on? Nothing. Boy, if I'm not sold on adding wax, it is insane how much it helps. Yeah, let's look at this next red one here. It's nice that the bees aren't on it. They're kind of at the bottom, but wow, they drew that out. And it's red all the way out, showing the bees use all the wax that's there that you put on, rather than using their own wax. Very nice. Let's just go all the way across and look at all of them. Another red one. Yep, it's drawn out nicely. It's not all the way drawn out, but after 11 days, that's impressive work. For sure. Yeah, yep. Very impressive. All right, here we go. I think this one may or may not have been wax coated. I can't remember now, but nothing going on there at all. These have nothing on it. So there we go. I'm going to brush some bees off, then we're going to take these back up to the picnic table and kind of look a little closer. I wouldn't say there's much white on the tip. Every now and again I see some. But you can see the red wall. It's red all the way up to the tip. All right, so let's go ahead and get that frame back in there. I think when I smoked it, it ran the bees off of the red comb. Oh yeah, because they're all back up there now. Wow. It showed you how much the smoke really got the bees off of those frames. Yep. Let's go ahead and get a little smoke in there now since I'm not wearing any gloves. Yep, they're all over that. Oh, that's pretty impressive what smoke can do. Everyone's trying to get new smokers invented that actually use more of a liquid that kind of vaporizes. And I've actually tried a few out and they're making progress. But boy, I still like the old-fashioned smoke, the old-fashioned smoker. And sometimes a lot of you ask me, what's my smoker fuel? And I realize some of you are watching videos for the first time. I've mentioned my smoker fuel a lot. It's burlap. And it does a great job for me. And links are in the description below this video if you want to get some burlap. But there we go. We got all that in place. Pretty impressive after 11 days. I love doing experiments like this because in this case it answers the question, how much wax that we add to our frames do the bees actually utilize? And as you can see, they utilize 80, 90, maybe 100% of it. And I think it's important that manufacturers who sell us frames understand how important it is that they put sufficient wax on there. It's going to help us so much get our bees up and running a whole lot faster. And if you want to see another video where I answer a lot of your questions, I just made it the other day. Going to be questions like, David, why do you run 2 deeps? When to add boxes? You know, when do you add your second deep? When do you add your super? Where do I get my feeders, the feeders that I use on my hive? Stuff like that. So I like to answer your questions, so be sure and check that video out right over here. See you guys over there.